Hey everybody, and welcome back to Droobz Vids. And today, we're going to be taking a look at my New York Comic Con Pop Haul. So let's dive right in and see what we got. So first things first, I went outside my comfort zone for this particular pop hunt this time. And, I try to make pop hunt videos for the con exclusives, but they never really come out that good. So I always end up with a haul video, and that's okay for me. But back to what I was saying, went out my comfort zone. I went to a different city to do this hunt, and all I can say is Funko Cop and TrellCollects, they made me feel like I was right at home. We had a great time, bunch of shenanigans. I'll leave a link in the description below to Funko Cop's video. You can see me over there in that, and I'll also leave a link to TrellCollects Instagram. And since I started my YouTube channel, with most of these cons, I always put out a want list of the items that I definitely want to pick up. For some reason, every time the con rolls around, I never stick to that list. So my buddy Zach was actually at a FYE in Barnes & Noble's the day of the con. However, he needed Killer Frost from Hot Topic. So I got one of these and turned it into one of these, but still ended up with one of these. And then I got one of these. And with that, I don't have room for these. So, you might want to stick around, pay attention, and possibly next week, you'll see exactly what's going to happen with these. How many times did I just say these? So this Killer Frost Pop is pretty awesome. I was really excited to actually see this in person. However, the paint isn't the best, and it's kind of feels like they rushed it out the door, but it's definitely a really cool looking pop. I definitely like how the hands are translucent with the icicles there. And here's a glow pick. So definitely a cool looking pop. If they took a little bit more time and actually paid attention to the paint, it would have been a lot better. And this pop, this is one that I really wanted to see as well. And this is actually the first time I'm taking it out the box. And I definitely want to see how this turban comes off. And let's go ahead and do it. Definitely pretty cool. I don't think it's magnetic. I actually don't have a magnet on me to test that, unfortunately. But you can actually turn his head around like so, and then you got Voldemort in the front. That's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty awesome pop and very cool concept. It doesn't really clip in or anything. It kind of just fits. This Beric Dondarrion pop here for me was a game day decision, and when I found out his sword is actually just full on translucent and made out of flame, had to happen. I think this pop is awesome, super cool. Team Never Die, let's go. And since he was kind enough to actually give me this pop, I was willing to give him money for it, and he wouldn't take it, so it's gonna go right up there. So this next pop coming up actually seemed to be a really big hit at the con and in the shared stores, and that is none other than the Great Ape Vegeta. And man, I tell you what, this thing is super awesome, and wow, the detail on it looks great. The only thing that they could have done better on this pop is actually make it flocked, and that would have made it that much more sought after. But this thing looks really cool, and it is part of the newer wave of Dragon Ball Z pops, which is nice. And surprisingly, this box is in really good shape for it being a 6-inch pop, because generally when you find the 6-inch pops in store, the box isn't the best of shapes. And this one has tape on the top and bottom, and currently I am not gonna open it up. I'm sorry guys, and let the judging begin. But maybe if I come across another one for a good deal, I'll pick it up and have an out-of-box version. But for now, he's gonna stay in the box, looking super awesome, and I just need to find somewhere to put him. Now if you made it this far into the video, you've guys seen my want list as well. You pretty much know what the next two pops are going to be, right? And it's always a great feeling to be able to walk away from any con, even if you don't actually go to the con. Like, I don't go to the cons, I wish I could, maybe one day I will, but it's great to be able to go out there and get the ones that I actually want and not have anything left over on my want list. Here we go, the number 2 pop that was my want list. We got Brooke from One Piece, and this thing is amazing. He was actually part of the second wave not the new wave that's going to be coming out fairly soon, hopefully soon, so I can complete the Mugiwara crew, but this guy looks really, really cool. Don't believe me yet? Hold on. Here he is, the Soul King himself. This guy looks awesome. And really, at first I wasn't really digging the outfit too much. I was just so excited to actually have a Brooke pop. He's got a nice metallic crown up here. His fro looks really good. And yeah, after seeing the pop in person and picking one up, the outfit choice was spot on, especially for what they were trying to go with here. And hopefully they do come out with a variant later on that has him in his suit with his sword. I think that'd be fantastic. So that is the end of the video. I appreciate you watching. Just kidding, we got one more. And that is Edo from Tokyo Ghoul, the one-eyed owl herself, the killer of killers. Fantastic. Definitely dig this pop, and I'm glad it was my number one because it definitely deserved it. We're going to go ahead and take her out of the box and get a closer look. So here she is. What do you guys think? I think it's awesome. And this is from a very iconic scene in the anime itself where she's pretty much crushing the city in between her fingers here. So that's a really nice touch. And these bandages on her are actually not painted on. They're all individual, even on the arms here and the legs. They have the texture, like the lines, like they're actually wrapped around limbs. And I think that was a fantastic touch there. They got the stitching on the back of the hoodie. This is an awesome looking pop, and I'm super happy to finally have a new Tokyo Ghoul pop. And yeah, I definitely got some rearranging to do on this shelf back here. So that's it for real this time, guys. I want to hear how well you did for the con, if you got everything on your list. If you missed out on anything, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully you could get it in the future with a restock, or, you know, hopefully get it for a decent price if it's one of those really limited pieces. And one last thing, shout out to Funko Pop Aisle. You know, he was able to get into the booth at New York Comic Con, and he was still trying to look out for me and possibly pick me up the blue chrome Vegeta, but it sold out. And man, I'm just happy that you had a good time at the con, man, and you had a great experience, and that's what really matters here. And one more shout out LadyFunko, because she did message me the day of the con, making sure that I did get everything I wanted, and I appreciate that. You know, just all the people that did hit me up, you know, just thanks everybody for making sure that I was able to get what I wanted. And you guys are awesome for thinking of me, you know, just, yeah. Alright, and as always everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.